Alright, so I'm taking apart the Turnigy Nitro T, and those of you that know, I 3D printed a output drive for this. Well, I finally found one that I believe will work, so we're going to check it out. Alright, so here it is, all back together, and I'll show you that it works just fine. As you see, no more slippage, binding, anything, so should work. Kind of anxious to get it out and take a little test rip with it. We'll do that later here, but yeah, parts are really hard to find for this. So I guess I got lucky. It was a 3208 1550, that's all I know for the numbers. And I bought something that was for electric, not nitro, so keep that in mind. Should work though.
Alright guys, I finally got this thing out. Gonna do a little bit of a quick run. It's severely out of tune, but let me show you what I got. Alright, so there she is. I'm just gonna set it down and just kind of let it do its thing for a minute. Kind of let it run around. You know, see what I can do. I know I'm not gonna be able to do much with it, but it's really out of tune. I didn't bring up much fuel with me. Pretty slick out here anyway. I got the wrong tires. But I mean, you get the point, you know, that differential is going to work fine. Oh, I can't wait to get this thing in tune and play around with it. It's going to be so much fun. I put a screwdriver to it a little bit earlier, guys. I got a little bit of a tune on it. But as you can see, I don't have much fuel in that tank. It likes to die a lot right now. I don't really remember what the settings are supposed to be on this guy here, so I'm not going to really try to do it since I'm at work. But I wanted to kind of stretch its legs, make sure that the differential work. I just took it with me here to work, so everything works. You know, minus getting a good tune on it, but everything works. I got to get a filter for the carburetor too. That's another reason why I don't want to go too crazy. I don't want to put a whole lot of dust down there. Right now I'm freeballing, so I'm just kind of rolling around easy. I mean, even with the bad tune and stuff, you get on her and she'll go a little bit. These things are a lot of fun, man. There we go. Getting about half or a little less on the tank. I'm not going to go too crazy. This is what I was talking about here. I don't have a filter in there, so there's no sense in going real crazy with this. I just wanted to show everybody and kind of shake it down a little bit. This differential in the back works perfect. It's going to be fine. Yeah, I'll have to get a good tune on this thing here and then get it out for a real rip. But so far so good, man. I mean, cooling head doesn't seem to be getting too hot. I mean, it's a little warm and it's definitely out of tune for sure, but I'm having a lot of fun with this, man. That other one, when I get it out, it's a nice little ripper, and I haven't had this one out for a while, so it's got a lot of after run fuel or oil in there, so that's another reason why it runs like crap right now. Take a little bit of time for that stuff to run through, but I'll get it up on the stand and stuff here, you know, eventually, and give it a little bit of a shakedown here in a parking lot or something where I've got plenty of room to mess around with it and get it all tuned up, and then I'll have two of these little rippers to take out and have a little fun with. These things are super cool, man. I mean, I don't have a lot of fuel here with me. The fuel I got in the back here is actually not good. This stuff here in the container, this has been sitting in my truck and it's got probably half water in there. I'm not even going to attempt to mess with it. I filled this up before I left because I forgot about the bottle being in my truck. It was sitting in my little container in the back here, and I've got a hole apparently on the top of my roof for the tonneau cover or whatever they call that. Well, it's got a little bit of water in it, so I mean, it is what it is. I'm not going to worry about messing with it too much more today. But the point is, this thing works good. Needs a little bit of a tune. Differential works great. That was super hard to find, by the way, so hopefully it lasts a good long time. But I'm going to take care of these. I'm not going to get real crazy with them. I want to get crazy, I'll get an electric that I got, you know, something new like a WL Tours or something that I can get plenty of parts for. These right here, I just kind of want to tool them around and, you know, still stretch their legs every once in a while and just get them out and have a little fun with them, but I won't beat on them. So what you've seen here today is about the worst beating they're going to get. I like these little guys, man. When I get this one running, like I said, I'll have two. And, you know, maybe one of these days I'll kind of race them back and back or something, you know, with somebody else. And I don't know. But having a lot of fun so far. So hope you guys like it. Again, I've got a lot of these little projects here. I said I was going to get to this thing months ago. It didn't happen. So finally getting around to it. I know it's taken a long time. I've had the parts forever. That just shows you how much stuff I've got to actually do that I had planned. I thought I had more time to do things this winter, and it didn't work out. I just had a lot more work than what I thought I would. But I'm finally getting through some of these projects. I still got a couple things to build and everything else. I don't know when the hell I'm going to get to those. This thing here, once I get a little more free time and it starts warming up a little more outside, I really want to get out and just get a good tune on. It won't take that long. Maybe a tank or so, you know, depending on how much crap's in the engine. Shouldn't take very long at all. And once I get it all dialed up, you know, we'll do we'll do a little video or something on it, Instagram, whatever, and we'll just kind of mess around with it and show you that it's ready to rock and roll. I'll clean it back up. She'll set on a shelf until I decide to get her back out again. This is not going to be one I'm going to beat on. So you'll see it, but you won't see it, you know, like taking monstrous hills or anything like that, like I'd like to do with a lot of the other ones I got. These aren't for that. So I know I can't get parts for them. It took me a long time to get what I got. And the one differential took me almost 6 months to find. So yeah, I'm not gonna go crazy with that, but hope you guys like it. I got tons more like this coming up. Whenever I get time to them, I'm at the point now where I'm not really going to give you a time frame on them because I'm just going to be wrong. Honestly, I've got so many projects. I am starting to wrap up on a few of them though, so it's kind of nice. But yeah, I got a bunch of stuff like this, guys. So hopefully I get around to them here soon and we get things knocked out and I can show you all the stuff here I've been working on because I got a lot of cool little projects going on. So thanks for watching. I really appreciate it and look for more coming from this guy once I get a little bit of a tune on it.